So let's be honest. We stayed up till 2 a.m. last night playing video games. I was supposed to get up at 6 a.m. all bright and early to start the day, get a lot done, and yeah, it's 10:30. We didn't do that. Whew, we got a lot to do today. Alright, so stuff might look a little bit different. We have a new vlogging setup in the car. Check this out. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, we'll do selfie mode. Can you guys? Yeah, you should be able to see that. Check that out. So I've got a triple suction cup mount and then my camera hanging from that. And I hope this sounds good. It looks like it's peaking the audio, so I might need to turn that down a little bit. But we'll mess with it later. But anyway, let's get this day started. Alright, so here's the deal. It's Saturday, and I'm supposed to get up at 6 a.m., get the day started early, get a bunch done. But I don't even know what time it is. Is it like 10:30? Oh my gosh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, 2 a.m. video games doesn't help you get up early, and I'm too old to be able to get up at 6 a.m. after only 4 hours of sleep. And so my body just made me sleep in, which kind of sucks because I wasted a little bit of the day. But I'll be honest, I really had a lot of fun playing games last night. So, what do we have to do today? Because it is a lot. First things first, I have to go to Home Depot and get a few things. Home Depot is where I'm going to get some drain cleaner because my wife's sink is clogged and I took the plumbing all apart and it's still clogged. So it's like back in the system, so I'm gonna get some of that chemical stuff to flush it out. Number two, I need to get some red connectors because I'm putting in some new gauges in this car and I just kind of wired them up temporarily, and I need to get some more of those permanent, butt splice gauges. I'm not going to solder them in because that takes too much time. We're just going to get some butt splices. Next thing we need to get is an Ethernet plug or end crimper and some ends to crimp on because I'm running Ethernet through my house hopefully in the next couple days. Whew. And we got to do all that hopefully before my wife gets back from work, which is in like 3 hours. So let's do it. All right, so I think we got everything we needed. I definitely spent $70, which was about $70 more than I thought I was going to spend. I had a $25 gift card. I figured that would be all I needed. But I had to get a new set of wire crimpers for these butt splices. And I forgot that like wire crimpers, even the cheap ones, that was like 12 bucks. Drain cleaner, I didn't even look at how much that cost. This is the stuff I use at work. Works great, but I'm pretty sure it's like $12, $13 a thing. Some more Ethernet connectors. And then this huge thing that has all of the pliers and splices and crimpers and all the crap I need for the Ethernet I want to run through the house. And that was 40 bucks on its own, so goodness gracious. Well guys, I guess let's go hook up all this crap to the car and maybe we'll get done in like an hour or so. Man, I just don't know how I'm gonna get all this done today. All right, so we made it to my dad's. Let's go ahead and pull into the garage here and let's get started. All right, let's get started. I think it's time for a new jack. This thing is old and tired, or at least a rebuild. Like, I think I just need to look up how to rebuild that thing. I want to say that jack's 15 years old, something like that. It used to work fantastic, and now it's just old and tired. Time to fix it. Not today, though. Let me show you what we're doing here. Let's get in this car. So long story short, like I said, I've got these two gauges here. Boost gauge. Whoa, you can barely see that. Boost gauge, wideband. And underneath here is the clock, which is not connected. and all the wires. I mean, like, this is, I gotta figure this out. We're gonna change all this because this is just terrible. I've got a fuse block back there that's got, you know, everything in it hooked up. All the fuses for the gauges. We gotta make this a better setup. And then we're also gonna get this air fuel gauge working. You guys will have to excuse the hair here. I don't really wear hats while I work on cars because you gotta go up and down and all around and all that stuff, and the hat just gets in the way. But what I forgot to say is that I did have an old wideband O2 sensor hooked up. It wasn't working properly. And I think it's just because I didn't have it hooked up right, but that's an old Innovate LC1. We got that pulled out. I'm about to put in the new AEM wideband. Very excited. Hopefully I can clean this wiring up and get this thing running properly. Ow! Well, hello. I went too far. Oh, hello there. How are you doing? I don't think I have this car jacked up far enough. Okay, that's all we're gonna get. So, you guys probably can't see this. Actually, you might be able to see it a little bit. So, the sensor for this wideband. Golly, I did not jack this car up enough. The sensor goes right here. Whew, I'm too fat to be on this creeper. Okay, let's put this bad boy in. There's like just barely enough room to fit this in.
That's what she said.
Alright, we did it. Now all we gotta do is route the wires upstairs, turn it on and test it, and hopefully we're done and we can go home. We've got the gauge hooked up. Let's put the keys in here. Wrong keys. Alright. Keys in the ignition. Let's see if this gauge actually fires up here. Okay, we got the windshield wipers. Hey, look at that. We got a gauge. It's heating. We got one problem. Our boost gauge is not working now. Crap, what did we change? Okay, easy fix. This wire right here is disconnected. This wire goes to the fuse block. Let's plug that in and try it again. Test number 2. Oh, we got both gauges on. Boost gauge reading 0 PSI. Air fuel gauge is heating up. Let's let that bad boy heat up all the way and then we'll give it a start. I mean, at least it's got power and it's reading the sensor. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Hey! Let's head home, get the sink unclogged. Probably not gonna run any Ethernet stuff today. I feel like I have more stuff to do. I know I have more stuff to do. I'll figure it out on the way home.